This is a day in my life with the Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold. Now, is this even a good phone and should you buy one? In this video, I'm going to be sharing my experiences using this phone on a day-to-day basis. Also, make sure you guys watch till the very end because we're going to see if this is the greatest foldable phone ever made or if you should skip it completely. Okay, so you know how like you wake up and you grab for your phone and you quickly just check notifications and stuff? First time with a foldable, I didn't have to open the screen. I literally just used the front screen and it was fine. Okay, also later on in this video, we're gonna go test drive some cars. If you've been following along with my journey, look who's joining me. Okay, buddy. Okay. Can you pull up the phone number for BMW? Can you call them?
One in stock, let me see if it's manual.
Okay. Your mama's coming very soon. Can you hang in there? Kids these days. Oh,
this is me. I like BMWs.
Okay, let's go get ready now. Before we do that, quick thing, Gemini AI is actually much more useful than Google Assistant. So there's that, there's plus with that. Also, this front screen, chef's kiss. This front, we'll talk about it more, but love it. Love using the phone like this. Here's a quick look at the actual back camera and the front-facing camera on the phone. Now, one of my absolute favorite things to do with foldables is to use it in this half screen mode where I can just bend the screen to face me. However, one thing I noticed right away with the Pixel 9 Pro Fold is the actual hinge actuation area is pretty finicky. So sometimes when I was just pushing the screen back a little bit more to get a better angle on my viewing, it would pull me out of the half screen UI.
Yes, sales.
This year might be one of the toughest years to decipher which iPhone we should get. Okay, so I literally just spent the last hour, kind of just went underground, trying to like upload this video. Okay, the most satisfying thing you can do is go ahead and click public. Bismillah. Okay, this is always nerve-wracking. As soon as you go live with a video, you never know how it's gonna do. So yeah, I'm gonna try not to think about it. Let's now talk about this phone a little bit, okay? First, I wanna talk about how this phone feels in your hand. Like, what are the materials like? What is it overall to use? Right off the bat, I'm gonna tell you, this thing is really well made. I mean, no surprise there. It feels really nice in your hand. Like if you saw my review or my day in the life on the Pixel 9 Pro XL, why these names are so confusing. This phone is probably the best feeling phone for me this whole year. Like I think this phone feels better in your hand even compared to the iPhone 15 Pro Max or even the S24 Ultra. This phone doesn't feel as good as that obviously because you know like you have like the whole like foldable thing to it, but it's good. Material wise, it's really nice. I absolutely love this matte black color. This thing looks fantastic, especially when the light hits it and stuff. It's really nice. The front screen is absolutely incredible. Like I've been using this phone since morning. Time right now is 1:26 p.m. I have not opened this phone at all. Like the whole morning, I have not opened the phone at all. Because I remember with like the Fold 6 that just came out, I used that for like a month or so, and the major issue with that phone is the front screen is just way too thin to use it for typing or any sort of content consumption and stuff. It feels weird, the proportions are awkward. So because of that, you kind of have to like use the inside screen. With this, I've just been using the outside screen. It's so good. Let me show you like comparatively how this compares to the iPhone. So this is the Pixel Fold and this is your Pixel 9 Pro XL. The actual size itself is so very comparable. It's slightly smaller than the XL because this screen size is the same size as the Pixel 9 Pro. Like just even compared to the iPhone, look at how big that screen size is. Now because the screen is so big, this inner screen is even bigger. And that makes like this phone, when you have it in your hands open like this, it's pretty much like having a mini tablet with you at all times. Okay, but one of the things that I'm noticing about this phone is that the crease seems a little bit more noticeable. It is definitely more noticeable compared to like the Fold 6 and stuff that I've used. And I think that's just because this is technically just the full Pixel Fold 2. This is the second generation that Pixel has actually done this, but I think they can definitely do some work on that crease. Over the years, it'll probably get better. But yeah, it's a little bit more noticeable. I wouldn't say it takes away from your experience, but you know it's there. Okay, now we gotta get going, so let's, you've been kind of following along with my journey. I've kind of, in my day in the lives, I'm doing this whole like car hunt thing. In the Fold 6 video, I did a little bit about, I think I went and checked out a BMW M3. In my Flip 6 video, I went and we checked out like a Lotus Emira. This video, we're gonna go check out a... I'll miss you if you go. Definitely miss this about EVs though. Every time I leave the house, I have like a full tank of gas, basically. I tell you, Papa, too, I'm gonna let everyone know about my love, so I really hope you love me. Let's quickly explore the mic system on this phone. I'm recording on the front selfie camera on this. Now, one of the cool things with having foldables, what you can do is actually record with a main camera, but also see yourself. Guys, so we just pulled up to Porsche. Take a look at these cars. Oh my goodness. Got the GT3 right there. So this is the 2x zoom. We can even go 5x zoom. So you see how it like flips to like another lens clears up. Oh yo, this is pretty clear for 5x zoom. And look at the stabilization. Like I'm hand holding this. You go back to 2x, go back to 1x, and then this is your wide angle lens. Wide angle lens is pretty nice too. This is the dream car. This is the dream car. In shark blue too. Oof. I wanted a GT4. They have this one here. Apparently this is a paint to sample color of $15,000. This is the dream. But today we're driving this guy. Cayman 718 GTS. We have the pros and cons. So we're about to go in here right now. Just me and my dad. We'll test drive this. Okay, Alex. I see that exhaust. Beautiful. Okay, keys are inside.
Yeah.
First time sitting in a GTS. Oh man, look how low this feels.
Awesome. Have some fun.
Thank you so much, Alex. Appreciate it. All right, guys, here we go. This is the 4-liter, 6-cylinder, flat 6, mid-engine rear-wheel drive, manual shifter here. Oh, the manual's also in carbon. Look at that. They got the carbon interior package all over here. Oh man, this feels nice. Okay, here goes nothing.
Start to hate him cause I really know he faking. What's the point of shots you taking when your purpose you evading? Unhidden scars, heart is made of gold, but I feel bronze.
Okay, first impressions, this feels nice. The gearing on the second is very long.
Like who healed jaw was taking little baby steps at first, but I still crawl.
One thing, if we're getting this car, it has to be in manual. My goodness, this feels incredible. It's the sound of the engine's like right here. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Scared to like push it. You hear that sound? That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. I don't know, guys. This is difficult. Is this good? See the trunk space and everything. Okay, so you have trunk space here. There you go. Oh yeah, this one's pretty. Yeah. So we got it pulled up here on the big screen. This is the build that I had. You see, it's interesting because sometimes people ask me, Tausif, why do you even need a foldable? Like, what situations are you in where you need like a tablet in your pocket? And it's exactly for times like this. And these sort of situations come up so often where having a big screen to actually like, you know, research something or go through data is so handy.
It's a pretty nice phone.
Right? Like even just browsing all of this is so nice. I have a whole bunch of thoughts on the car and the phone as well, but Dad needs to get home for a meeting, so we're gonna rush home and then, yeah, got a packed day today. Whew. Remember these? We came here for the last day in the life. Look at them. They just parked them outside. Bro, this is the M2. The one we're looking at.
Yes, yeah.
They're teasing me with this. They know, they're following me from the... Oh, look, when I go to like 2x, it becomes a little muddied, eh? And then when I go to 5x... Wait, why isn't it like clearing up? For some reason, while I was filming video and I went to 5x, it didn't clear up. But now look, it switched to another lens, I think, and it's like so much more clear. Okay, so it has been an absolute lifetime since, and now time is 6:59, 7 p.m. The reason I'm outside is we actually have to go to a Samsung/Essence. I don't know if you guys have heard of that clothing company. There's an event that they're having, so they invited me to that. So I'll be heading there. It's downtown Toronto. Lots of driving today. But okay, let me talk about this phone real quick, okay? One of the things that I've realized using this phone, absolutely love the fingerprint sensor on the side. So sometimes you just want to pick it up and be able to use it. By the time I pull the phone out of my pocket, it's already unlocked. Like, look at that, all right? So I unlock it just by my thumb. This makes it very easy to actually use the phone. However, I will say one thing that's been driving me absolutely nuts, at least the first week that I was using this phone. It's this button placement, okay? So they basically have it placed so that these two are the buttons are the volume rockers and this is the power button up here. I don't know, every time I put my hand here, for some reason I automatically assume that the volume rocker is up here and I keep pressing it and it keeps like locking and locking my phone. Absolutely been driving me nuts, okay? It's a really dumb thing to like, you know, nitpick about, but it's just my experience. But look, overall, guys, the productivity use of this device is like insane. You saw like when I was at the dealership and stuff, the way I was able to just open up the phone and like browse the internet. I was able to like, you know, open up all sorts of calculators, this, that, and man, having that big of a real estate is like really, really nice, right? Even right now, I wrote down some like jot notes that I want to refer to on here, and look at that. And everything is like so nice and big, like I can actually read my notes and refer to them like it's like a tablet. This is a game changer for somebody who like is taking notes on the go, who's trying to do productive work on the go. Absolutely love this size, and I think that like if you're in that boat where you refer to this a lot, you're gonna love it. And even just using any of the other apps, like your social media apps, like Instagram, Twitter, scrolling through this thing is absolutely a treat. Everything is so nice and big. Content seems like it's larger than life. And from what I've noticed so far, the software is also pretty well optimized, all things considered. Okay, so let's get started. We gotta get going. It's already gonna become dark. I have a long drive to like downtown Toronto. What are we thinking, boys? We good? Let's go. I want to take a quick second here before I leave actually to talk about the hinge. The hinge is probably the most important part in any foldable phone like this, right? How does this hinge compare to the Samsung Z Fold 6? I think Google has some more iterations to go, or maybe at least even one iteration to go before they can get the hinge at the same level that Samsung's at. Samsung's had like 6 years of doing it, right? Versus this is just their second year. The hinge on this, it's good, it's nice, and like you could still do this, which is the most satisfying thing you can ever do with foldables. But like the hinge is not as strong as the Flip 6 and the Fold 6 that I've been trying. With those phones, you could literally just fold at any particular angle and it would be like perfectly fine, it will hold. With this, it's a little bit finicky. Let me show you what I mean. Like this whole full screen thing doesn't work. Like I have to be at this angle. Okay, so let's say I'm watching this video, right? If I make the angle even slightly that way, so if I want to angle it upwards to where I'm sitting, then yeah, that like the whole full screen aspect of it goes. It literally has to be like this. One big disadvantage with this phone, okay, so always want to mention pros and cons with everything, is typing on the inside screen, okay? It's not ideal. I make a lot of errors. Thankfully, the autocorrect is really nice. And I guess the one workaround is whenever you need to type, just close the screen and type on the front screen and then switch back to this view if you need to. But yeah, I don't like typing on the inside screen. Let me show you what that looks like. So like it basically just like separates it out into two separate like keyboards. And when you're typing, you're basically typing with your two hands. To give them credit, it does do pretty well. But yeah, just a little bit unwieldy for me because this phone is pretty big too.
But I do like some of the features they've included, like pressing the spacebar and holding it in order to move the cursor around. This makes actually typing and using this phone much more usable. Although I gotta say, what are those? Guys, can we do something about these emojis? Oh my goodness, like somebody needs to like change these ASAP.
Before we get started, 7:30 right now, battery life update. We are at, looks like we're sitting at about 33%, which is not bad. I mean, I've been using this phone quite a bit, like filming, taking photos, using it to reference like notes, put down stuff and whatnot. Pretty good. All right, let's get going. Okay. So you basically had a bunch of pine cones in here. Where's it? Yo, shine some light here. Let's see. Oh my goodness.
All of these were in this car.
Oh my goodness.
Amazing.
The Ajax down here.
Oh my God.
I come out here, my car smells like it's on fire.
They are burnt.
Yeah, they are a little burnt, eh? That's actually so dangerous.
I think it's fine now, but holy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Time right now is 10:58. The party was, okay, here's like nighttime video, wide angle lens. You can go 1x zoom, 2x zoom, and then 5x zoom. Thoughts about the phone so far. I was inside right now, even just picking up burgers. I absolutely loved using the phone because I could just turn it into like this tablet mode and I'm here sitting waiting for my food and I have this like instantly available productivity / entertainment / consumption, whatever I wanted to do device that was ready to go and good to go. And the experience is just so much better than just using like a regular phone. So if you guys are on the fence about picking up a foldable, you're in the Android space, I think this is a great solid option. I think even between the Fold 6 and this Pixel 9 Pro Fold, this is tough. I think my personal choice would probably be leaning more closer towards the Pixel Fold. That front screen literally makes this phone like much more usable. It's becoming very late. I think that's about it for today's video. So I am just about to head home and eat my food and get started on editing another video I'm trying to post this weekend, and I gotta send one to like another company for review. Got a long night of work left. Battery life is at 12%. Not bad on this phone. This phone probably won't last you like more than a day if you're a power user like me. If you made it this far, you guys are the real ones. Drop in the comment section down below your favorite car, not dream car, but like attainable dream car. And I'll see you guys in one of these two videos here. Thank you. Have a great night.